Good morning. It is 6:53 a.m. on Thursday, April 13th, 2017. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I have kind of a headache this morning. It's not great. Um, was up late for so many levels last night, although the party accomplished a significant milestone in dealing in a semi-permanent way. No, well, in a for now way, for sure, with a challenging mini boss I had thrown at them. Uh, it was exciting. I feel like the combat maybe stretched out too long, but it was kind of a consequence of um, just kind of the nature of how it all went down. It was kind of a weird, challenging encounter where um, I had to kind of improvise the whole thing in on the spot. But that's kind of part of what's fun and challenging and exciting about Dungeons and Dragons is that sometimes, uh, as dungeon master, you have to not only follow and describe the world uh, that the players are encountering, but also be developing and working and moving forward the plan of an NPC that they requested assistance from, but where they aren't allowed to communicate to each other what the plan is. And so trying to do all of that at once is kind of interesting. And just playing out the various options. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little less than normally coherent, even for morning stuff, just because, like I said, just ugh. Um, kind of what I want to do right now is just take some Advil and go back to bed. But hmm, you know, I think I'll rally, get me some caffeine. Um, I'm sitting here trying not to feel too disappointed that the new episode of the Adventure Zone hasn't posted yet. It's supposed to post today. I'm looking forward to it. It was already delayed for a week, which obviously, I understand. I want to make sure uh, the McElroy boys have time to make it good. But I'm just so excited for it, and I was hoping that it would be online so I could download it before going to work. Instead, probably what I'll do is I'll just have to watch for it and uh, on Twitter or something, and maybe stream it rather than download manually. And I switched into an accent of some kind for unknown reasons. In any case, uh, yeah, I'm just having a hard time concentrating this morning, but Uh, that's how these things go. We've definitely been getting warmer weather. It is definitely moving into, spring in earnest now rather than being kind of lingering winter. I mean, it's mid April. We could, in theory, still have some kind of a, you know, one last winter storm. It's always possible, but as things stand right now, looks like we're mostly done with the cold weather. And I did yoga again yesterday, and I couldn't help but notice as I was sitting there on the mat and seeing how that it was still bright outside because I was doing it after work, but just doing the yoga and seeing blue sky still out the window just made me happy. It's good things. It definitely made me feel like I was making the right decision by getting back into the exercise. Not that I don't always know that intellectually, but it's the ever present ongoing struggle, and I've always kind of struggled with a brain that wants to be doing too many things at once. And so that always means that the idea of giving up a certain amount of time to do just yoga or just exercise of any kind, it's always something that I have resistance towards. But at the same time, it's kind of all the more reason. It's like that saying about meditation. It's like you should meditate 30 minutes every day, unless you don't have time, in which case you should meditate for an hour. The idea being that if you have, if you're getting frazzled and too busy, it's all the more important to find time to settle yourself. And so I think that's good. Although, like I said, right now I've got a headache, and the idea of doing my jogging today sounds just awful. But hopefully the headache will pass, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.